there, sunshines. Welcome back to Dark Sunlight. By now, I'm sure you know what time it is. Time for another bullet journal monthly setup. So we'll start it off with a quick flip through of August so far. This was the week where I wrote down my dailies as they happened instead of setting up the entire week layout ahead of time. And I found it worked well. It gave me exactly the right amount of space that I needed. I didn't really mind it in any way. I think I just prefer setting up the week so I can see everything all at once. For these 2 weeks, I fit them each onto their own page. And I really liked this layout, so I carried it into the next 2 weeks as well, but just giving it a little bit more space. And that is it for August so far, so let's get into setting up September. I recently bought myself these new metallic jelly roll pens, and I'm so excited to use them. So to make this silver pop out a little bit more, I'm going to add some white gel pen around it. So I'll come back and do a few more touch-ups on that later, but for now I'm just going to let it dry. So as you can see, to get this effect, I just took 3 of my Tombow markers and continuously layered them on top of each other until they started to blend a little bit. So to clean up my edges a little bit, I just went over everything with that silver pen, and I also went back in with my white jelly roll to clean up any little mistakes. I tried to simplify my social trackers a little bit this month by using little icons instead of text. To draw these small icons, I'm using my thinnest pen, which is my .05 precision pen from Deserres. I wanted September's theme to be special because September is a special month for me. It's my birthday, and I will also be going on my honeymoon. So I just wanted to include my favorite colors and make it look kind of magical, which is what inspired me to do the crystals, and I added flowers because I like flowers. I thought about adding that sort of tie-dye color effect to the crystals and the flower as well, but I decided it would be probably a little bit too busy. So I wanted to add a hint of color to them and a little bit of depth, but without coloring them in completely flatly. And then I'm also pulling one of the oldest tricks in the book, which is just to outline the outside of everything with a thicker pen to make it pop a little bit more. The last little details that I'll add to this page are some little white gel pen highlights as well as some gray drop shadows. So that's it for the monthly spread. Let's move on to some habit trackers. So I'm just doing the title here exactly the same way that I did on the calendar page. And same as before, I'm going to go around everything with a silver pen just to clean up the edges. Now I'm just marking in the weekends with my gray Tombow marker. And the last touch for this page will be to write in the titles at the bottom. All right, habit tracker's done. Let's move on to faves and review page. I decided to do these titles in just a plain black pen because they're so small, I still wanted them to stand out against the color. Alright, the faves and review page is done, so let's set up our first 2 weeks. I decided to keep to the same one-page weekly layout where I have just the events down the left-hand side and the tasks on the right-hand side of the page, and I've set both weeks up at the same time.
So that's my September setup done. Let me know in the comments below if any of you have your birthday in September. It's one of my favorite months because I love seeing the transition from summer to fall. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and hit that bell for notifications. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Until next time.